Welcome here this evening. We're back. This is the Junkyard Dogs. We're live here riding with Hawk. He's going to be doing the Cup Car race, the 945 Cup Car race at Indianapolis. Like I said, this is Dozer. Also in here is Hawk. We've got our cameras going and ready to watch some racing and just having some good clean racing tonight. Hawk finished up there a little while ago, did the Darlington race and come in third. Just had a rough go right there at the end of the race. Couldn't get it up there to the front. Definitely had a truck to do it. But here we're going to be trying to take a shot at the Indianapolis race. The Brickyard, I believe it is, ain't it? Excuse me there.
Nothing but a caution fence last time we run, huh?
Last time I watched this race, Hawk was in it. I was under the weather. As you can see, I'm not racing tonight. Sold my wheel. I'm doing an upgrade and just haven't been able to get my new wheel yet. I know that sounds smart, but you know, I just sold it while I could sell it. It was a good wheel. Sold it to a good friend of mine, the Bear. He's using it, tearing it up. I'm just wanting to upgrade up to a Fanatec like the Hawks got. And just haven't got mine in yet.
Tell them you did get your triple monitor, so.
Yes, I did go ahead and purchase triple monitors. I got them set up. You can only see one of them over here to my left, but I actually have triple monitors. I went with 3 of the 22-inch Insignias. They are 1080p, and to be honest with you, they are looking as good, if not better, than my 27-inch CTL monitor that I had. It was an older monitor. I got it from Hawk a long time ago when I bought a computer off of him. And I think it done me well, CTL. I think it was just a little too old and was just out of date. Great computer monitor, though, but it's just, you know, it's time to upgrade. I want to upgrade from a stream. Purchased the Yeticaster, the blue Yeticaster microphone. Comes with the boom arm. Got this new desk off of Hawk. Just really upgrading. He's going to go the route of the triple monitors, I think, right now until his new desk comes in. He's using a smaller desk and doesn't really have the room for him, so he's just going to wait until he gets his new desk in to switch over to the triple monitors. I'm telling you, I raced a couple laps on a wheel that I borrowed off of the Outlaw. I want to give a shout out to him for letting me borrow a wheel just to keep me in where I can race if I want to. But it's just hard to mount on this desk. But other than that, it is just doing what I can, just making some upgrades. Probably going to make a few more upgrades here in the next little bit, but I got me a mic and triple monitors. It's starting to come together a lot. If you're viewing out there and just tuning in, we're here at Indianapolis with Hawk. We'll be streaming him. The Bear got off a little while ago. I don't know if he's going to be getting back on here in a little bit or not. Got a nice little view into Hawks right there. We blew our cameras up just a little bit because we knew that the Bear wasn't going to make it. You can see a little bit, but you know, as you can also tell, it takes away some of the screen. So I tried to split it up a little bit, one on each side, so that it would still show the track. I've got it paused right now, so don't think nothing's messed up. I just got it paused because of the engine noise and the background noise. Drowns you out sometimes if you ain't on a car that's by itself or whatever. We're going to be here in the future, the Junkyard Dogs, myself and Hawk and Bear. Me and Hawk's been discussing of doing some iRacing podcasts, not just iRacing, but actual NASCAR podcasts too with some of our viewers. If you want to shoot some topics, give us some feedback on some stuff that you think would be cool to talk to, like at the end of the week, we'll have a podcast view, maybe get some guests on, and just do some interviews and just talk about the race week. You know, where's everybody raced at? You know, how'd you do? What'd you finish? You know, maybe get some feedback on what can make our streams better for you. And Hawk had mentioned some stuff. I'll let him tell a little bit about it when he gets time with doing NASCAR and stuff, like during the NASCAR season, actually having some podcasts with our viewers about who's your favorite driver, you know, and just talk some NASCAR stuff. I mean, we'll try to mix it up just to keep it interesting here. on our stream. But yeah, that's just some stuff to come, and we're really excited about it. I know myself and Hawk are. Bear, we got to work with him on getting his streaming stuff set up so that he can actually stream. He had mentioned he wanted to try and do that sometime. To be honest with you, I'm still fairly new at it, but Hawk, he's actually really good at it. He showed me a lot as far as what to do with my stream channel and how to make stuff and how to put stuff. And I know I was aggravating at first, having to ask him how to do this and how to do that. But other than that, that pretty much sums it up before the race gets going right here. I think Hawk might be qualifying. We're going to jump in here. Like I said, shoot us some feedback, shoot us some chat. I'm watching our live stream on through Streamlabs, so I'll be able to see your chat. Shoot us a subscribe if you're tuning in. Just want to watch some racing. Shoot us a subscribe, and I'll put you on our camera. And if you're in the room with Hawk, and we'll daggone show you car off and stuff, and try to watch you race a little bit. But I'm gonna jump in here and get it up to live speed with Hawk. I think he might be qualifying. I'm not for sure because it should be about that time. So this is Dozer for right now. We're going to shoot in here and watch a little bit of racing. Are you still, is it still practicing?
Nope.
Okay, so it's in qualifying time. That's what I thought. I was just checking. I may have to quit and come back in because I think it put me in your practice session. I don't think it kicked me over with you. Just right quick. It won't take just a second. Two viewers out there, y'all shoot us some comments. This is pretty much the part where I'm gonna have to work on editing, because this part right here is just, I mean, if you ain't got people in here commenting and stuff, it's just dead time. So if y'all are viewing, shoot us some comments. We'll talk for a little bit until I can get this going. It kicked me out right there when I was watching him practice, and now he's qualifying. So waiting game now for it to load up into the race. Starting the sim. Here we go. I think it's kicking now. There we go. Works. If you're out there viewing right now, I turned my mic up a little bit, just making sure my mic sounds good and stuff. It should be pretty well put. I know last race I had it down a little too much, and the engines of the cars when they're running, kind of drowned me out. And had a few guys on our chat was telling me about it, and that's great. I love the feedback because sometimes you can't watch everything at once. I'm into the race and getting drowned out by the cars and can't really even see it.
Gridding up, brother. Gridding up.
I gotta fix your camera right quick. For some reason it shrunk it. Getting actually pretty good at this stuff. Yeah. We go. Got her fixed. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit better at this. Learning what I'm doing wrong and how to fix it. That's was a big thing. But like I said, Hawk walked me through a little bit of it and stuff, and got me right track. As far as my biggest thing was, if something small happened, like for instance that when I first started, I'd start freaking out and be like, "Oh shoot!" Then you get frustrated and you just don't even want to look at it. Then. Trading paint's open, but for some reason your car's. Like it won't let me go in. That's what I'm trying to get. I'll be in just 1 second.
Got one to green.
Yeah, I'm coming. It kicked me out. Like it put me in the practice room. It didn't show none of y'all. Sorry about that to the ones that are viewing in right now. Had a little bit of technical problems right there. These cars here at Indianapolis are really loud. So it's really loud when you're on it. I'm using a blimp view right now, though. Going to check in on driver Hawk, who's driving the number 14 FedEx car. Boy, that car sure looks good. Ronnie Yelding. Whoa, he is way out there. A Victoria's Secret car. Sorry I was a little bit late getting to this race. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are live right now, rocking and rolling. John Martinez 4 and P2 in the number 8 Chevrolet car. Mike Vano in P3. Can't believe there wasn't a caution right there. Corey English just got spun or run out of the road or something. We're going to watch it right here and see what happens. He might have just got loose. Smacks the wall. That's what it was. He smacked the wall.
You're missing all the good racing, man.
I know. I'm getting back up there.
I just overtook about 4 drivers right there when you watching that accident. To P4.
Hawk's doing what he does best, and that's driving the daggone thing. We're going to stick here with him. Missed a little bit of good racing right there, trying to find a wreck. Like I said, you're watching these races, it's hard to try and watch everything. I should have just kept it on my man Hawk. Just trying to get a view of everything that's going on. Uh-oh, we got 2 FedEx vehicles fighting for 4th place.
These things get really, really loose.
Get squiggly as the race goes on.
Yeah. They don't get tight, they get loose here.
Got 2 viewers right now. Shoot us some comments if you want to. We're riding with the number 14 FedEx car right now, Toyota Camry. That would be Hawk from the Junkyard Dogs. Trying to make a race. He's fell back to 5th now. He was up to 4th. Moved from 13th all the way up to 4th with some good racing. And has fell back to the 5th place position right now. Hawk got a run here. He goes to the inside of the number 19 to take over 5th place or 4th place. And does it with ease, and a caution comes out.
First caution, man.
Comes out.
Remember how many laps? I mean, this is fun racing here.
Lap 10, doing good.
Remember how many came out? What? We couldn't even get through 2 laps last time we raced here.
Yeah.
Couldn't even go through a green flag run without a caution come out last time we streamed here.
With that being the first caution at lap 11, I'd say that there will be some pitting going on right here.
That's a fact. Well, we're going to pit.
I don't know why sometimes these cameras work and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, folks. I don't know. It ain't me. It's iRacing. Hawk's going in 4th to the pits. Craig Goodenough, what's up, boys? Hey, Craig, what's going on, man? Just sitting here watching Hawk run the Indy race and Cup cars. How you been doing, man? Hawk comes in 4th and leaves 4th. And you can see Hawk driving that number 14 while we're going slow right here on a caution. I'm going to go over here and check out the leaderboard and give you a top 10 stats right here. In P1, you got the number 12, Ronnie Yielding. P2, number 8, John Martinez.
Hey guys, while we're under caution, I just want to let everyone know I've got a live broadcaster here that's doing a booth view of the race, doing a live broadcast. So if y'all want to go back and check it out, I'll leave a link he's trying to get everybody's cars on camera. So good luck.
P4, the number 14, Jared Astrop. P5, number 19, Mike Vano. P6, the number 2, Jeffrey Gearhart. P7, the number 7, Scott Anderson. P8, number 5, Anthony Sislow. P9, number 1, Christopher Cox 5. And to finish out top 10, you got P10, number 18, William Atkinson. They're passing and stuff under caution. Messed it up, so if it mixed it up, that's their fault, not mine. So let's go up here and check out the leader for a little bit, ride around with him.
Ronnie was in the race that I was in last time.
Ronnie Yielding?
Yes, it must be all he races is this Indianapolis. He races it a lot. He's probably won here all week.
He's driving a nice Victoria's Secret car right now. While we're still pacing, we'll go down there and check out with our driver, Hawk. See how the track's doing. Hey, Hawk, you got a copy down there?
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, that number 14 FedEx car's looking mighty fine this evening. I seen you make that big move coming up from about 14th up to 4th there a little while ago. Is your car feeling that strong, or is the cars in front of you just slower?
Well, me and crew chief, we made some adjustments. Car's feeling pretty good. He told me loose is fast, so.
Copy direct on that. Speaking of the car, how is the car feeling down there? I mean, is it?
It's loose and feels like on the edge of out of control, brother.
Loose and on the edge of out of control.
We're wheeling it though.
Well,
got one to green here. We'll see if we can make us a little run here.
Well, Hawk, good luck to you, and thanks for talking to us.
Not going.
Delayed green. Good grief.
Wonder what causes delayed greens.
Order, probably.
People back there passing and stuff, and they're messing the numbers up. There's 2 people catching up. I don't know if somebody wrecked or what. I tell you one thing. John Martinez has blacked this Camaro out, and dude, it looks really good. It's just got the Chevy logos on it. Well, I took us through the fans. That'd be sweet with a Batman emblem on the front of it. Should be getting ready to go to green right here. Hey, congratulations. Craig Goodenough finally made it to A-Class, he said. Made the A-Class last week. Also won his first race at 5 Flags. That's good, man. Congratulations to Craig Goodenough.
Congratulations, Craig.
Congrats.
Welcome to the A-Class Brotherhood. Now get in here and run these cup cars with me.
A-Class is
it's definitely the men from the boys.
It's definitely a different breed, wouldn't you say, Hawk?
No doubt about it.
Total different level of racing. You cannot get in these cup cars and just go wide open. You will spin out in a heartbeat. I learned that the hard way. I think we're getting ready to go green. There you go. Y'all went 7 laps under caution. Craig, while you're out there viewing, old buddy, is everything sounding good? I mean, the noise and the mic and stuff. I got a new mic and setup, and just wanting to get it, make sure I got everything squared away. I don't want to be too loud or nothing. And the pace car's off.
Green flag.
They've already been a wreck back in the back. Didn't call caution though. Mike's good. Okay, appreciate it, Craig. Yeah, I'm in that season with B class. I just probably won't get to do much though. Where I got sold my wheel, waiting on my new one. That Ronnie Yielding's quick, man. But also coming up to 3rd place is none other than the Hawk from the Junkyard Dogs. Let's go back and ride around with Hawk for a little bit. Heroes engines. That is loud. Shane Dill, how you doing today, man? Shane just ran a 491 at Darlington, he said it got real dark. Craig, yeah, I'm getting a Fanatec V2.5, like Hawk Scott. I'm switching over to Fanatec from Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster was really good. It was a great wheel. I sold it to Bear. It was a great wheel, but I just want to upgrade. I feel like I can do go a little bit higher. May not help me none. I don't know. Hey Irene, how are you doing? Just seeing where you commented. Good comment. I'm watching Hawk race here. I'm actually the car in front of Hawk. It's too loud to listen from his car, so I'm just on this one watching him. He's actually the car behind. Right there. He's in 3rd place here at Indianapolis. Right. Craig, that's what Bear had. He just sold his and wanted to buy mine, so it's a good wheel. He said he didn't have no problems out of it. Yeah, Logitech G29, they're highly recommended. These top 3's running away from everybody just about it. There's a gap between 1 and 2, little gap in between 2 and 3, and then big gap between 3 and 4, and the rest of the field's all pretty much bunched in together. As the field settles down, let's have one just spin out and went to the inside. There, lost in 5th place. It was in 4th and fell back. Looks like he got a little hot right there and spun it out and went to the infield. No caution, no, he saved it. Now we're riding with Jared Astrop in the number 14 FedEx Toyota Camry, who is now in 3rd place. Wish him the best of luck. It's lap 20, getting ready to go to lap 21. Got about 20 laps to go. Got a little battle, it looks like, back here for 4th. I'm going to switch off of Jared and watch John Martinez 4. Got a little interesting battle right here for 4th place. John's being challenged right now by Mike Vano, however you say it. Yeah, Craig, I'm getting the CSL Fanatec Elite pedals. And I'm going to put the load cell on them. I don't really need a clutch. I don't use a clutch any. So Vano takes him to the inside. Nope, he holds off. He's patient. Almost got into the grass right there a little bit. Looks like P4 is trying to make a move and close in a little bit on the number 3, Jared Astrop. Yeah, I appreciate it, Craig. Hopefully have that going by the next couple weeks. Right here, it looks like Vano's made a move on Martinez. Nope, he's fell back in behind him for P5. Martinez is holding P4. You can see how close he comes down onto the line and then goes back up there. Man, it's unbelievable how good these drivers can really control those cars. As you can watch the Hawk come all the way down right to that white line, and then he goes, when he shoots out of the turn, he gets right up to the top. It's all the way down just mere centimeters. And then this gets right up there, right next to the wall within feet. It's unreal how they can control these cars. Here comes our leader, Ronnie Yielding. He must race here a lot. Yeah, Shane, I got a new mic, man. Got the Blue Yeti Yeti caster. Just wanting something with a new sound, a good sound to it, better than the headset. I found a good deal on it, so I went ahead and upgraded my. Also went with triple screens. Shane, you can't really see them. Got some good deals the other day. Just went in trying to upgrade some stuff before I get my wheel. Yeah, early Christmas present to myself, Shane. What's going on, Chris? Nice, Shane. Which one? Yeah, I got the Yeti caster, if that's what you was talking about. And the Blue Yeti with the boom mic. And if you're talking about the wheel, I'm going with a Fanatec like Hawk's got. All right, here we go. The Hawks caught back up to P2. See if he can make it a race now. See if he can make some noise. Those old Hawk is all over Brian Hubble. He makes a move. Looks like he's trying to make a move. He goes to the inside. Can he hold it down and take over P2? And he does. He seals the deal. Look at the Hawk moving up there, taking over P2 spot from Brian Hubble. Hubble looks like he got a little loose right there, but it looks like he's not out of it yet. He looks like he's making a good run on the Hawk here. See if the Hawk can hold on to that spot. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one caution at Indianapolis. This has been really interesting because the last time that I watched the Hawk race here, there were several incidents. Oh, the Hawk got a little loose right there. He's going to lose. Oh, he kept in front of him. Got a little squirrely there. Brian Hubble's just itching to get back around him to take over P2 spot.
Talk about being loose and on the edge of it, out of control.
That's a fact. He blinked a little bit right there. It's all right, though. You're back. Brian Hubble was just itching to make a move. You held that one together really well right there. Oh, Hubble just got in the wall a little bit right there. Should put a little bit of daylight between you.
I ain't gonna lie, this is just wearing me out, man.
I guarantee it.
My right shoulder trying to wheel this Fanatec is
You're on lap 31 of 40. 10 laps right now. Come to the line, there'll be 9 laps left. Try and get it right this time. Yeah, Chris, I went with triple monitors, man. Got a good deal on some Insignias. 22 inches. This is perfect right now. When I get my stand comes in Thursday. And when I get that in, I think I'll be set, man. I can really fix my settings and stuff. It's hard to race when you ain't got it right. When your measurements and stuff are off. Brian Hubble's all over the Hawk right now, just waiting on him to make a mistake, try to get back and take back over that P2. It's like he's going to try and go low. The Hawk slams the door and tells him, "No, says I." Yeah, Craig, 3 monitors are at Oculus Rift. I've heard Hawk talk about the Rift. I don't know if he's going to do that or go with triple monitors. I just don't think that I would want to test it before I bought it.
Here's my thing on Oculus Rift. I would love to get it, but guys, I'm using a Rode Swift G-Sync monitor, and it's about the best resolution you're going to see on iRacing. And for me to go to something with worse resolution, man, it'll be hard for me.
Hubble's trying to pinch him up there. Hubble pinched the Hawk up right there a little bit and made him stay up high and couldn't get down into the turn. It was good racing. Looks like Hawk's trying to take over to the bottom again and get him down low.
But yeah, it'd be hard for me to go from this quality to the resolution of VR headset. But it is something I am considering.
Like I said, I would like to test it out before I could give an opinion, because I'm just afraid that I would get motion sick. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie, boys. I played Halo and got sick. I'm not even joking. Yeah, Craig says he wants to be able to move his head. I could understand that, being able to move around and be able to look like you're in a car. I have a good buddy of mine that uses VR and he loves it. He said that if he don't like it, he knows the wife will use it. I hear that. John Carpenter, what's up, man? John Carpenter says VR is legit. That's cool, man. Like I said, I know a couple people that actually use it. So Hawk got a run on him. Hawk's trying to get down low, and he does. Can he stay down there and keep from spinning out? And it looks like he's going to. Takes over P2, ladies and gentlemen, with 4 laps remaining. Things could get interesting right here in second, third, and fourth with 4 laps. Getting ready to come to the line. They'll have 3 laps to go. Can Hawk hold off P2? He's blocking. Three laps to go. Indianapolis. We're at desks right now, Craig. I think Hawk's going to go with the cockpit. Now Hawk has put some space between the second and third place. Can he hold on to it? Brian Hubble in third place is trying to catch him. Hawk's got a good car right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hubble looks like he's closing the gap, and don't count out John Martinez in third place is right there with a chance at it. Hubble's trying to give the Hawk everything that he can handle right now, and the Hawk's he's got ice water running through his veins, folks. Oh, Hubble gets a little loose. That saves it. Two laps to go. On the backstretch, going into turn 3. Looks like Hubble's trying everything he can to give the Hawk a race for it. And they come down the home stretch. When they hit the line, they'll have one lap to go. Can he hold on to it? As we go down the backstretch, it looks like Hawk is holding on to the P2. He's pulled put some room between him and Brian Hubble. Hubble looked like he got a little loose as they come into turn 3. Can the Hawk hold on to P2? Here we go, folks. Turn 4. Hubble's making a move at him. Coming down the straightaway, Hubble got a little loose. It looks like Hawk's going to hold on to P2. Mike Vano is in the pits. Wow, it switched in. Brian Hubble, P3. John Martinez, P4. Christopher Cox, 5P5. Kevin Hollinger, P6. Jeffrey Gearhart, P7. Anthony Sislow, P8. Bill Alt, P9, William Atkinson, P10, Bryce Smith, 2, P11, Mike Hendricks, P12. That wraps up the lead lap. Want to shoot out a congratulations to Ronnie Yielding, who finished P1 and pretty much with dominance at this track today. He is really fast, and I hope he gives us a show, folks. We're going to hang out with him, see if he'll give us a little show here, folks.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a tough race track, and that was probably a harder second place than any win that I've had to go out and battle for. I mean, the 6 car and me, we battled most of the race.
Hell, Yielding just stopped trying to do a burnout and run into the wall. Good burnout, good race. Heck, dude, good race. Good race. Once again, right there, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the top 12. The rest of them was lap cars for a 23 car field. Ace Drop started P14 or P13, and to finish P2, that's really impressive, folks. I'm not just saying that because he's my partner and he's one of my good friends, my best friend. But that's impressive driving in an A-class cup race. Ronnie Yielding, hands down, I think he led every lap.
Yeah, he's good. He led every lap of the last one I was in.
He is obviously, and that's something you got to do if you want to be good, is put in time and effort to practice and get good at tracks and knowing the cars. I mean, he didn't skip a beat, folks.
I bet he runs Indy cars a lot and knows that track.
Right. Well, that ends out that race. I'm back out of this. And Hawk, you want to talk about the race for a few minutes, or?
Yeah, man. I mean, it was a good race. Battled my way up from 13th or 14th up to 4th, and then from 4th up to 2nd, and lost 2nd a couple times and gained it back. And
I mean, it was
We had, what,
really
one caution?
impressive. One caution.
One caution, and we had about 10 the last time we were there.
The last time when I was sick, I was watching it on the live stream. It was 10 cautions, and fairly like back to back to back. I mean, it was a wreck fest, more like a demolition derby. But that track right there, just from a spectator point of view, streaming this race for you, that was really, really interesting and really. I mean, it had my attention into it because it was competitive. I hate I missed those first couple laps when you really closed the deal from 13th up to 4th. But like I said, when you're streaming, it's hard to watch everything. So learn and repeat. You learn from your mistakes. But I was really impressed at how you held on to second place right there, because I'll be honest with you, I thought that that guy was going to run off there for a little bit and put a little gap between you, but no, you buckled down and caught him and passed him and kept it. I mean, he passed you once and you passed him right back.
Here's what I learned about running these cup cars.
That's what I was going to say. Is there any tips or pointers you could give out there to anybody that want to race cup cars or think about it? Especially Craig. I know Craig just said he just got to A class. I mean, if he was to want to try and jump in or something, is there any pointers you could give out there to him?
I'll be honest with you. I never raced a cup race. I've been in A class for a long time. Until probably a month, maybe even less than that, 3 weeks ago, I started getting into cup racing and racing these cup cars. Actually, me and Dozer started running them at Chicagoland.
Yeah.
And if I could give you any advice, here's the reason why I didn't used to run them. I always used to say, "Oh, they're slick." It's like running a car on glass, or running on ice. You can't run them cup cars on iRacing. And I'll tell you what I've learned. It feels like they're on ice, because when you're used to racing trucks or Xfinity or modifieds or street stock, you can basically, when you get out of the turns, you can hammer it, put the pedal all the way down. In cup cars, you have to work the throttle, which makes you really a better driver. So when I'm coming out of them turns in that race right there, you see I'm easing into the throttle until I hit my maximum threshold. So, as far as Xfinity or truck or anything like that, as soon as you're out, you're back in the throttle. With these cup cars, if you get back in the throttle like you do with Xfinity or truck, you're going to spin. And if you've seen that race a couple of times, my back end got a little loose on me and I had to back out. But if you ease into that maximum threshold, you're going to be just as quick as like Xfinity or anything getting into it, hard. So get into the gas really easy, and especially when your tires start to wear. So if that's any advice I give to you, that's it. Just don't be too quick to get into the throttle, or you're going to be getting that hind end thrown around. So
Craig Goodenough made a comment. He says, so it's kind of like racing the sprint cars?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Just be easy with the throttle, man. If not, your ass end's gonna come flying out on you.
Well, like he said, I raced the first cup race I've raced besides Daytona. I really don't count Daytona because you really don't have to race. It's just you put it wide open and leave it. But the actual first race that I've actually raced in cup cars was like Hawk said at Chicagoland, and the first couple practice laps, I was running it wide open like I did trucks and stuff, and would come out of turn 4 and just spin it. And I was like, daggone, this is hard. You gotta, like he said, it's all about your throttle control. When you come out, you can't just floor it. You gotta ease out, and once you get your nose square, then you can hammer down on it, because they got enough power to generate. The trucks and the Xfinity class, you can get in the throttle halfway through the turn and just come out wide open. Well, you can't do that on most of these cup races because of the power and stuff. Your tires will just, especially on older tires, they will spin out. But I took what I learned from the cup cars at Chicagoland, and I applied that to racing Xfinity in the B class at Chicagoland. And I tell you guys, I had a blast. I mean, if anybody caught any of our streams when we were racing at Chicagoland in B class, I tried to race Chicagoland at least once or twice a day that whole week. It was extremely fun. If you really want some pointers or some to get better, I look at it like I raced the cup cars, and had to feather the throttle and let out, and it was all about throttle control. Well, when I went to B class and I was running it like I did the cup cars, except you could get in the throttle a little faster, I was doing really well. Like I had, I think out of about 12 races, I think I had 6 or 7 top 5s. 2 of those were top 3s, and I also won a race at Chicagoland. So it was an extreme blast just being able to have the ability to go up. I mean, I don't race cup cars every week, but just the fact that I'm an A-class driver and I can actually go in and practice with cup cars, I think that helps me in my Xfinity class because I love racing those Xfinity cars. But that's my output on it. I mean, Craig, if you ever need any help or anything, or want any pointers, or give us some pointers. If you find something that helps you run faster, throw it back at us. I mean, we're here to help everybody and just to have fun and race. And I know Hawk's been doing this for quite a while longer than I have, and got me into iRacing. And the adventure going from rookie class up to A class was really fun. And you get to A class and you're like, hey, you really can't. You pick and choose your races. But we try to live stream. I mean, I know I've run it with Hawk a couple times. We've done some live streams on road courses, and we try to make it interesting and mix it up. We try not to just do ovals and stuff. And try not to just keep it. We try to have it biased. Opinion towards racing and try to look at it from every aspect. I mean, if you want us to go try out some road courses, that'd probably be Hawk's domain before it would mine, because I'm one of those. I like oval tracks. I like to put the pedal down and just hammer it and just not let up. And I'm trying to expand my horizon, I should say, as far as racing and stuff. But yeah, Craig, no problem for the 2-way on the info. Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, anytime. Send us some info back, man. Like I said, if you get out there racing and you're like, oh shoot, this works pretty good, throw it back at us. We could use it and put it towards our racing as well as yours, and try to help everybody get a little bit better and have fun. Because I mean, everybody knows that it's like Talladega. Nobody really wants to race in those races where you race 2 laps and you're under caution in the first corner. I mean, Talladega ruined me. And once I started racing, I raced that first cup race with Hawk at Chicagoland, and then once I started B class, I didn't race Talladega again. Bear, on the other hand, got a win at Talladega, and to me, that is really impressive to win. I was leading a race at Talladega and had led about 15 laps, and Hawk was on watching, and dude spins me out in turn 4 of the last lap, and then always wants to blame me. I mean, I was on the bottom line holding my line. He comes down, spins me out, and says, what'd I do that for? But anyways, that's enough on that. Hawk, you want to talk about anything else, man, before we kill the stream? I mean, anything else anybody want to talk about?
I'll tell you what, I just like to tell everybody, y'all have a Merry Christmas out there, and look forward to racing with y'all again. Enjoy times with your families, and I don't know if we'll get to race tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get to run a race tomorrow night before Santa Claus gets here, but if we don't, we'll be back. We'll be back soon for sure. And we're just looking to grow this channel and just have some fun racing with you guys. So y'all take it easy, and I'm gonna call it a night. Had a good race there, so Y'all take it easy and Merry Christmas.
All right. With that being said, this is Dozer and Hawk from the Junkyard Dogs. We appreciate y'all coming out and watching us tonight. Y'all take it easy. Deuces.